Hello everybody, we're back in Blender. And today I've been messing around a little bit with the shaders. Yeah, I wanted to make like a nice stone, like shading material. I'm still figuring that out. But like, you did absolutely nothing. I just plugged the gradient texture into the roughness and I made this little thing. I thought it was kind of neat. Where it was like really smooth on one side and then really rough on the other side. And that's literally what I did. I was trying to monkey around with like the bumpy guy. I like the bumpy guy. With like the noise texture as well. And I was getting some interesting shapes, but I still gotta. I think I probably watching a tutorial or something like that would be pretty good for this. And I forget how I had it going, but this goes something like that. Oh, oh, hold. Oh, that wasn't doing that before. Oh, look at that. It's like a rock texture. I did not mean to do that. That is cool. Cool. We learned something new. If we put that in the height thing, it makes it kind of rocky. Wow. And sometimes you just do that while you're just monkeying around in Blender. You learn something new. But anywho, that wasn't even the main point of this. I was making a little monastery, a Blessed Rules monastery here, and while I was doing it as well, my topology. That is what I've been trying to work on more. Because before my topology wasn't quite great. I mean, also I have to fix the windows here because this is also not good. So these bottom windows are all nice and straight, while these like top windows are like not in place properly. So that is annoying. But also, so I'll go back to what I was talking about with the topology. Can I get back to normal view? There we go. Okay. So if I have like not a plane, like a cube, right? So we have a cube. And what I like to do is I like to go with cubes and stuff, and I like doing this with them. All right. The indent, is it? Inset faces with the I key. It's kind of nice because then you can make little things, little passageways inside of your cubes. I think it's pretty cool. Problem is if you want to make like a little overhang, it makes like, it's not like the shape it should be. It's kind of like a trapezoid. That's what it is. And I want that to be a rectangle, kind of like how I have it on here. It's like nice and straight. It's not like a trapezoid. So to fix that essentially, so before I extruded it, what I would do is I would click the top 2 points, subdivide them, raise that dot up there, click on that dot and that dot, subdivide it again, and raise that dot down there. And then all I would do would be merge the vertices right there. And then it still doesn't look quite right, but I think what I had it is like if you extend that more, then all I have to do is rotate that guy and then push him back. And then boom, you can have like a little overhang where it's not that trapezoid shape. And then you just do the same thing for the other side as well. And you could do it. It's kind of, I wonder, there's probably an easier way of doing it. You could probably also do loop cuts. Loop cuts are really nice. So if I were to do a cube, and then you do a loop cut and you put that there and loop cut here and a loop cut there, you could definitely, I mean, that's off centered. But I mean, you get like the same result where it is, I could do it like this and then boom, boom, and then inside. And then, yeah, you get what I was like looking for with that overhang. The problem is when you get into big complex shapes like this, I don't know if there's a way you can control, loop cuts. I mean, look at that loop cut. It is literally loop cutting the entire monastery. It's chop, chop, chop. And then like some of the loop cuts are like really zigzagged and stuff. And then you have to rearrange all of them if you want to like make certain edits. And I don't like loop cutting unless I have to. So yeah, so I made that other method, or I figured out I didn't make it. I used that other method just to make sure I don't loop cut a lot of zigzags and everything. And it just gets really confusing when you have complex shapes. But yeah, that's really what I've been working on. Hope maybe something like that would be helpful to you. I don't know, maybe not. But I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you in the next one.